Hello my friends, Amy Esther here with my week 13 pregnancy update. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you're new, I have my whole playlist of pregnancy updates linked in the description below, and I make videos about my life with chronic illness as a wife and a mother and a pregnant mama while living with chronic illness. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any of my pregnancy updates and my other videos that are going up each and every week for you. So this week we are talking about week 13 of pregnancy, which means tomorrow I am officially in the second trimester. I typically count the second trimester as starting a little after 13 weeks. I am a math person. I was a math major. I used to teach math. I still tutor math. I love math. So if you cut all your pregnancy into thirds exactly, it would be 13 and a third weeks would be the end of the first trimester. So some people say 13 weeks is the end of the first trimester. Some people say 14 weeks, but you can say whatever you want. Either way, no matter what, starting tomorrow, I will be in the second trimester, which is super exciting because I typically film these videos on the last day of my pregnancy week so that I can update you on what happened that week. So that is really, really exciting. I love being in the second trimester. It is the best trimester. So let's talk about week 13 and what happened this week. So with both of my pregnancies that have made it this far, I've been pregnant quite a few times, but two that have made it this far. And with both of those, it was exactly the same, where my symptoms were really severe in that first trimester and almost immediately they got better. Now, definitely if you've seen my past few pregnancy updates, you'll see that, slowly the past few weeks they have been getting better. But honestly, this week was like the big jump that has just totally pushed me through to feeling like I'm in the second trimester. Because my symptoms, all of them, have just totally gotten better this week. So my fatigue is so much better than it was a few weeks ago. My goodness, my fatigue was bad. If you've seen my other updates, it was really bad. I was laying on the couch all day. I would just watch TV and lock my daughter in the living room with me so that she couldn't run out, because I have a toddler who is crazy and loves to run around. So I would just lock her in there with me. I would just watch a movie while she played next to me like a mama lion and her cub that was just crawling all over her, because I could not get up. I was just so fatigued. And slowly over the past few weeks, it's definitely gotten better and better. And this week by far has been the best week in the fatigue category as well as the nausea category. I feel like I've barely had nausea this week. A little bit here and there. Usually after I eat, I have a lot of stomach issues as is, so that totally could be from my normal stuff. Not really sure how to tell, but overall, just the nausea, the pregnancy nausea is just so much better. And then also my aversions and my appetite have gotten so much better. I had no appetite the first trimester. In fact, I posted a video of what I ate the first trimester, and you can go watch that and see that I was eating not very much. I was just eating whatever I could, whatever didn't gross me out, and I've been trying to eat gluten-free, and it's been tough. But this past week, my appetite, I feel like it's 10 times as much as it was a few weeks ago. I have such a big appetite. I feel like a pregnant woman, and my weight gain shows that. I am 127 pounds as I just weighed myself. And last week I was 124. So that's 3 pounds that I gained this week because I've been eating so much. But I've also had more energy, so I've been going out more, I've been going for walks, I've been taking my daughter out to places and walking around a lot more. I have gone to the gym. I went to the gym this morning, which is huge. I've gone not very often this pregnancy just because I've been so sick and had no energy, and it was tough. I was still pretty tired after the gym, but I was able to go, which is huge for me. And if you don't know, I also have POTS and a few other chronic illnesses, And so far, I feel like those have gotten a little bit better. Like maybe my SIBO has gotten worse because I haven't been eating on a super good SIBO diet, which is a small intestine bacterial overgrowth, by the way, if you didn't know. And really that doesn't affect the baby at all. Like, I've talked to my doctor about it. My SIBO has no effect on the baby. It just causes me stomach pain when I eat and bloating, but I'm already pregnant, so I don't really care about bloating unless it gets too uncomfortable, but usually it's no big deal for me. So my SIBO symptoms have been bad, but nothing that I'm like trying to stop, if that makes sense, because I'd rather just eat because I have this huge appetite. And my POTS symptoms have seemed to get a lot better. I have a lot more energy, and this is something I talked about in my first trimester with POTS video. If you have POTS, go check that out. But POTS causes your blood not to circulate well, and so when you're pregnant, you have a little baby growing and your body naturally produces a lot more blood, first of all, and it's getting all that blood to the baby. And according to my doctor, like, it's not affecting the baby if like my heart rate gets too high and things. It doesn't affect the baby that much because they have like their own system. At least that's what my doctor said. And from what I've read, POTS doesn't really affect the baby at all. But it does make me feel better when I'm pregnant because my blood is circulating. I have a baby in there that is getting blood to the upper half of my body. So my POTS symptoms have definitely gotten better. That's been huge. And then I feel like my Hashimoto's is in remission right now. That happened with my daughter. And I think my miscarriages happened because of my Hashimoto's. And I feel so much better right now as a pregnant woman, and I have so much more energy, and I still treat, I treat my POTS and my Hashimoto's as well as I can when I'm pregnant, but I don't use any medications or anything that could be harmful to the baby. There's a plane over my head. You guys, if you've seen my videos, there's an airport thing close to my house, and so there's always airplanes flying over in my videos, so I'm so sorry, but I'm just gonna keep going. I only have so much nap time to get through these videos. But yeah, I just feel like my Hashimoto's is in remission, and my POTS is just feeling so much better, and my symptoms have just gotten so much better. I just feel happy and more joyful, and my depression, I feel like, it's been mostly lifted. I have had a few days where, those depressed thoughts sneak back in, but overall, I think I'm doing a lot better than I was a few weeks ago. One funny thing I've been craving this week is lasagna. I don't know why, but I have wanted lasagna like every day. I made it like a week ago probably, and then I had it for leftovers like that whole week because I made a lot. And I made it gluten-free, but it had no dairy and all these things that I typically don't eat in there, but it's so good. And then yesterday I ended up making another batch of gluten-free lasagna because I'm just craving it like crazy, and my daughter loves it too, so we have just been eating it like crazy, which is really funny. And one other funny thing that happened this week, which isn't really it's not pregnancy related at all, but my tooth broke. So this tooth right here, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this. But I have a fake tooth there, and when they put that fake tooth on, they didn't make it quite long enough, and so they added a little bit more after, and that piece that they added after broke off. So it's straight, but it's shorter than the rest of my teeth. So I need to go get that fixed. And so for a little bit, you might see this awkward short tooth in some of my videos. So just enjoy that. It's gonna be great. That, I think, is everything this week. And I have a feeling that my weight gain is gonna just start rolling faster since I've been eating so much more. But hopefully I have a healthy weight gain and a healthy pregnancy. I am just so happy to be pregnant with this little baby boy. And thank you for joining me on another pregnancy update, and I will see you next week.